How's that? Thanks, Disky. As okay, now I'm gonna have. Okay. Um, so what I was saying is, whoop, let's put this one back. So phase 2, part 1 has been complete. You guys were with me on stream for most of this, and because of the creeper incident that happened last stream, I did go through and make sure this is lit up pretty well. But I got our waterway coming in complete, and a nice little landing pad here for anybody that flies in with Elytra, which, let's face it, that's going to be most of us. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Like, my microphone was selected. It just, I don't know. I deselected it and reselected it, and I don't know. OBS. So, yeah, we're ready to go. Now, what I have over here for our castle is I have a 5-block gap either side of this log. So we need to make sure that our 4 towers stay inside this and doesn't protrude outside of that in either direction, because we want that leeway going through there for reasons that will become much more understandable later. So I think if we were to do how would let's see how this shape would look. Actually, I think I mean, we're not going to use wood. This is just, I'm just outlining. I can instant mine the wood and I can't the deep slate. Yeah, I think I think that'll do us right there. Let's take a look at it from above. It definitely looks circular. I don't want anything, I don't want it to be too square, and I don't want it to, I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think that's actually going to do what we want it to do. So the next question is, and yeah, I just did that. Deep slate. We got the brick for the wall. I'm actually thinking the tiled. I think the deep slate tiles are going to be the way to go here. Especially for the towers. That should do us. In fact, let's go ahead and throw a torch down in the middle of that, seeing as we had an extra one laying around anyways. We are, so that's going to be 454. Ooh. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the sixth one, right? Yeah, so that leaves us our gap. This is 21, 29. Yeah, so we had that. We'll know when we go to connect it, if I put that in a block over or not. That's for sure. But I think that log should line up with that log there. Oh, this is the interesting part, because if I go that far back, this is where we run into a problem. All right, let's go do this corner first, and then we'll get the back corner, and then that corner, because we want that gate in the center. That's what I was going for. And that's 514. Wow, I took damage just from running? That was kind of crazy, right? Yeah, so that one definitely needs to come up. and this is 2109. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, there's the base for our 4 towers. And for our walls, I actually want it to be a different deep slate. So I'm actually thinking polished. I think polished will go good. Give it a more sleek look, I think. It's gonna have plenty of detail added to it. Besides our base blocks here. We'll go ahead and do all these. And the question that now arises is, I mean, it only makes sense to take it off this center one, right? I think we should be able to maneuver torches and it not be a big deal. I don't have an empty inventory slot at the moment. Like, I'm pretty sure the torches are overkill. At least I tried to make sure they were overkill. One block short of a stack and length that way. That's kind of crazy, right? Wait a minute, do I have... Yeah, I do have a torch in there. And we're going to do something different up at the front. Since, you know, we kind of want that to be pretty open for people to get in. Oh, I do have empty slots. I'm like, where are these torches going? Yeah, re-emptied a slot going down, right? Alright, so we're gonna bring our walls. Not quite sure how far we want to bring them. We'll stay 3 back for now. That seems like a good number. Whoa, that's a neat trick. Build the world height without leaving the ground. And gonna go ahead and make a stack of these. I kind of want, I mean, I think that's a wide enough gap for people to fly in, right? Maybe we just kind of do it just like that. Mind you, none of this will be terracotta when we're done. So that's basically gonna be the outline right there. This is definitely going to it's definitely gonna be something, right? Oh, that kind of got my ankles a little. Yeah, I think being able to navigate through that with your elytra shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can actually just test it out, right? If I can do it, everybody else on the server, I'm sure can. They don't even have to come in down there. They'll be able to come in right through here. And just kind of, they'll definitely want to stop on the platform. They won't want to overshoot like I did, but yeah. And we'll get a proper deal set up here where it's linked to the nether and all that fun stuff when we get to that point. But for now, yeah, I think this is maybe I should bring that down 3 blocks. No. Actually, 9 blocks is... I didn't even try for that. So technically, for the hall monitors that may be, thinking whatever, um, if we were to do a drawbridge, I don't know that we're going to, because we want this to be open for people to be able to fly through, but also we want people to be able to get in from boats. If they just, decide to boat over from the gaming district for whatever reason, I really like the idea of being able to come in from boats. And, I mean, we might be able to incorporate in a way to where we can kind of make this usable. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of potential here that we have to tap into. So, right now, based off of just that, we want this part of the towers to at least go up that high, and obviously the walls as well. The walls will... Yeah. Man, I tell you, the way those blocks stacked up for me over there when I was trying to lay them on the ground and they stacked up in the air, I didn't even need the crab for that. I'm just throwing it out there for all of y'all that were mad about the armadillo thing. Surely it's a bug that will be fixed eventually, but I mean, how many bugs have been in the game for like 10 plus years? The real trick is recreating it. And we want a torch. I think one torch should... You know what? We're going to play it safe. We're just going to torch all the sides. Torch all the sides. I don't know, man, I'm really liking the way this is looking already. But I mean, then again, I can visualize the finished product, and you guys don't exactly have that. I haven't shared a whole lot in the way of the creative process and what I'm going for. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's all I can really say. Oh. I don't know if I can turn these just to save me a trip. I can. Imagine that. Yeah. I mean, I haven't like actually built this in creative or anything, which is why there's aspects that I'm a little. Fi- it seems like I'm figuring out as I go. It's because I am. Like I don't have a copy of the world that I'm placing it into and everything. Um, some of this stuff isn't necessarily in need of being that precise. However, um, I do have graph papers and things for the rest of the maze itself. The building is a whole nother thing. I know what I want. Oh, come on. I'm the, what, one block short that I left over there or wherever. Actually, I still need to do that one too. So, a little more than that. a little more than one block. Okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you. And this would be a good time to let you guys know if you're enjoying what we've got going on here with this project. Again, don't mind the orange terracotta and red sand floor. That's definitely not what this is going to be. But if you're enjoying our project here, share it with your friends. I'm surely people who would also enjoy it and might like to get involved in helping shape the way some of this stuff turns out here. There's going to be a lot of viewer input that I'm going to be looking for in parts of this, and I'm just throwing that out there now. I want to allow you guys to get involved and kind of, anybody who has a desire for it, have their input shape the way some of this stuff goes, so that it has a little bit of, our community spin in there, and not just, you know, I don't want this to feel like my project. I want you guys to be able to have the opportunity to be involved and be a part of this, and just the horror labyrinth from season 1. For what I knew, I was really happy with how that turned out, and I learned so much through the process, and knew that if I did this again, things that I could do differently, and things that I could do to make it better, and all these different things. And I didn't expect it to be so soon, but I mean, it was just kind of eating at me, and so here we are, getting it done. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for everyone on the server. I think everybody's really good. Oh my goodness, I am short 1 block again. How did I end up short 1 block over there? I mean, is that just the luck I have, or what? I didn't pay attention to how many blocks it actually took, so I just did 2 stacks thinking, I would have a few extra. I mean, I do use a ton of deep slate, so it's not like it won't get used. Oh, that was very awkward. You saw nothing. Typical Jugerite, I know. And those towers are actually going to go taller. They would have to. But that's fine. I mean, that gives us a baseline for now, right? And we already know just to get these walls up to that point is a third of a shulker on each side. So I think it would be safe to go ahead and do a shulker full of this, and know that it still won't give us a bunch of extra polish. Definitely going to want to torch up our walls. Oh, I didn't even think to torch that up. just randomly place some torches back there. No one's gonna care. Right. We can put that there. So be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking so far of what we got going on here. And this is bare bones, no detail or anything yet. Basically an outline, if you will. And just to clarify any confusion, and for those who may not know even at all, what we have going in here, like, this isn't even going to house the Mad Maze. Like, that's nothing. That is nothing. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, if I was a water bender, it might help me a little bit. But, as we know, even Fluffy lost his bending abilities coming to the new world. You know, when you multiverse like that, it's bound to change things. I actually want to just do this front over here for starters. That way I can get a good look at it from out there coming in. And for those who don't know, we had Case Creation there in the chat. They have been building a kingdom over on the server, and California is the name of it. But they've been doing kingdom building tips and stuff like that right there. Not the typical style of videos that you would expect to see on an SMP server, which makes them all the better, I think. The fact that you're getting to see them do their mega build, and they like do it in like a tutorial style to kind of, you know, help you out if you want to do it yourself, and you know what kind of process to go through to help make your kingdom be the best that it can be. And of course, you know, it's taking inspiration from someone and using it. There is nothing wrong with that. Every idea that we have springs from somewhere. Something influenced that idea. Think of it like a newborn baby. A newborn baby does not have thoughts about things until they're taught things, right? So that's kind of the same way. Something you have learned or encountered somewhere has influenced something in your thought process and your decision. Paths and interiors, yeah. Man, those docks, no, not to necessarily spoil, but those docks come out looking really, really nice, I think. that they have over there. The whole retaining wall for the kingdom and everything. Like it's in-depth stuff that I think could go a long ways with, you know, not so good builders. Oh, that was another Jugerite moment. Alright, so say you're flying from spawn and you're coming over this way. If you have your render distance up a little bit more than I do, you're flying into, yeah, this is turning out really, really good. We still have a long, long ways to go. On just the front even, not to mention the rest of it, but yeah, it's a process and we're gonna get there. I gotta attack my coffee real quick. Yeah, I did say attack. And it hasn't even been that long of a day. It's just, for those of you who may not know, I had a boss, so, you know, he was on vacation. And that was, you know, it spread across most of my a 2-period work week for me. So it was a long a long vacation time on my end. I'm sure it was way too short for him, and he definitely deserved maybe even a little bit longer than, you know, a week's vacation. But you know, it is what it is. Part of life, working for the man. So, you know, I'm still trying to recover from that in a way. Not to mention, you know, all the other IRL stuff that, you know, goes on with all of us throughout, yeah. It's not all peaches and cream always. The size and scope I have going here. You know, this may be the biggest thing I have built on my channel by time it's by time it's all said and done. Now that you mention that, not the biggest thing I've ever built, but the biggest thing I've ever built on my channel. Yeah. Well, since I started streaming, you know, it allows me that time to, you know, be able to get content out for people to enjoy. Videos have obviously slowed down with the holidays and stuff like that, and you know, just the holiday stuff mainly. It's just, you know, hectic time of year. I don't know if I'm even gonna worry about Friday videos for a while. With the life series going on, I mean, I really feel like there's enough Friday content out there. Unless, I mean, there's millions of people watching that, so I don't think, I don't really think, anybody's missing my Friday videos at the moment. Now, I would like to not keep missing Tuesday videos. The problem is, in my single player world, the project that I've been working on has been taking forever. And I'm still working on editing my next video for here. And before the stream is over, we need to go over to Spawn and draw a farm. because I have everything for my next video that it just needs to be finished editing on the realm. But what I don't, or server, but what I don't have is a farm to work on, which is, I don't know if I would want to work on a farm during a stream or not. I think that would cause me to make some, kind of rush it in a way that I wouldn't otherwise, and kind of take away from any of the added stuff that I would come up with in the process. But that'll definitely go into, I would say, the video after next. I should have the video, the next Forever Bedrock episode out Tuesday. I should. I'm pretty certain I should have it ready for Tuesday. I did miss yesterday, yes, and I hate that. There has been no Twitch stream last Thursday or Thanksgiving week, and there hasn't been one. There wasn't one yesterday either. So I don't know if any of you guys carry over there or not. If you do, be sure to go over to twitch.tv/Jugerite and check out the channel. I feel like 99% of my viewers are here. I mean, if not more. And if this is where you guys want to watch, this is where I want to be at. Now, we have been doing the Dungeons and Dragons DLC for Minecraft over there, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. I don't know if that's something you guys would like to see on the channel here or not. I would like to, I am going to try and do a few videos with that. I have the recordings. I have a lot of footage that I just haven't gotten edited, if that makes sense. So I have like 3 videos worth of stuff on that. That just needs to be edited. I have so much editing to do. But, I haven't been on the server here in, I want to say 2 or 3 days. Pretty big gap. So I was really looking forward to tonight's stream and getting a jump on something, and I was trying to figure out something other than this project to do. And I had thought about just drawing one of the farms and working on it on stream. And that's when I realized I would restrict myself more than I would normally would if I tried to do it on stream. Just because I would be, I would get set in a direction and be, too stubborn to change ideas and courses and, things like that. Plan of actions. So I do apologize. My hoarder dog has gotten a hold of something, and it sounds like he's trying to murder it. Actually sounds like the flat of sodas. Anything he gets a hold of, he takes into. Now, we do have a crate that is left open all the time. He's taken that as his bedroom, and he hoards everything in there. So every day we have to, anything he's gotten a hold of that he wasn't supposed to, we find in there all shredded up. He reminds me of a shark because he is a garbage disposal. He just tears it up. Don't even care. I'm sure he's ate so many things that Should have done him in, and he's still going. But, you know, he's right at a year old, so, you know, puppies, they do that stuff. It's expected. And I mean, it's not like he's tearing up anything expensive. It's normally like the box that was laying around that he somehow got a hold of. The empty soda box by the trash can, or yeah, some crazy things like that. Give me a second. I may have to actually intervene. Sounds like it's getting serious over here. Hey, Zeus, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come out here? Come on. There we go. That's much better. Whoop. Yeah, that should be enough. I was like, is that enough? I don't know. Should be enough. For now. Let's see how that does. I did not torch that wall very well, or that one. This is such a repetitive process with these big builds. That's why I like to break it up into segments and things like that right there. I find it, if I break up and do like the towers and then the walls instead of doing it all as I work my way around, I have less stuff in my inventory, which makes it easier to manage. and it is a little bit repetitive, um, but you get it. I feel like I get it done much more, a lot quicker than I would otherwise. And by breaking it up and not just taking the walls, how high they're going all at once, it gives you a chance to you know break that cycle. However minute words. However short of a time it is, just help keep things a little bit fresh and then back on it, while being able to still keep that rhythm. Of course, this is going to be the quick part anyways. It's all the detailing and everything else that's going to be crazy. Alright, let's, did I not have a torch there? Or there? Why am I double torching? More double torches. And I had thought about going in busting as well. Just to make sure we had some backup elytras and stuff like that for people. If they need them. Because, things happen. And, somehow I still have my backup elytra, which is awesome. But, I don't want to wait until it's my last pair, either. Let's take a quick snack. Yeah. Now that's, oh, headache. Now I kind of wonder if I should make that, well, I think everybody else are much better flyers than I am, so I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. After hitting my head on that, I'll have a slight head tilt and a little bit of a drool the rest of my Minecraft life, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Didn't even pop a totem yet. Alright, so here's the thing. This is one of them parts that I'm not 100% sure about. Do I raise the wall up a little bit higher because we have that, to that height? Or do we go ahead with the next layer? That's something I gotta figure out. and real quick. And this isn't even my base. This is just for a game. I'm gonna be living in my starter base for for a while. I mean, I kind of feel like we gotta go up at least 3 more blocks, right? Let's get a few stacks of these. We have our stone cutter on us. We will take a shulker box of deep slate with us, and we should be able to cap, well, not cap, but you know, top this thing up. One shulker box should be fine, thank you. And we can go ahead and leave this empty one here. Let's go ahead and grab these. And of course I did that. Why wouldn't I? And I am going to have such a hard time landing on this wall. There we go. Am I really missing a block over there? How does that even happen? Like I pillared up on the ends. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. fine. I'll take this up wherever it needs to be later. I feel like I'm gonna run out of torches at this rate. And here comes the rain. Yeah, I totally missed that spot. Don't know how that happened, but it happened. And we're over here by it. Uh, However, we are not in a position to do anything about it. So I'll have to take care of that later. Yeah, that's too far down for me to reach, even from there. Whoop. Not what I was trying to do. You know, I kind of like the mesa around here being what it is for the backdrop. Don't ask why I jumped for that. Let's jump to place that torch at our feet. Oh, Disky came back. I thought I seen that he had left. I guess he's got a ton of work he's doing too. Them kingdoms do not build themselves. I had considered doing something similar. Um, when you know, we were first here, and I went against that real quick for a few reasons. Number one, I wasn't sure if I'd ever be able to get it done after I decided that I was going to go ahead and do this. Um, and I just didn't want to not be able to, finish something like that. I had some unfinished things in the first season. Didn't want, don't want that to be the case again. So, didn't want to bite off way more than I could chew. But realistically, probably could have time. I'm gonna run out of torches at this rate if I don't, whoa, start picking these things up. Most of those are gonna be despawned, despawned, despawned. This whole jump thing, since they changed the electromechanics, messes with me so bad. Jumping higher than you really should be. I think some of these bugs Mojang just puts in there, or leaves in there, just at the just to have fun with it in the office. I mean, we know they got statistics on some of these craziest things, right? Oh, is that how I missed the spot? Yeah, all my projects. Yeah, I think. Well, not all. I mean, um, any of the projects inside the one chunk base that I had going on was completed. The one chunk base itself wasn't, and the horror labyrinth wasn't. But that was like the only projects I had going on. And at that point in time, I mean, there was a lot of time there that I had way less time than I do now, even as restricted as my time is. Uh, Oddly enough. But yeah, Torchmaker Joe. That would be something. I could take lessons. Help! I've fallen, but I got up. I didn't even have to break into that shulker box of cobble deep slate. And I am surprised I did not come off this unintentionally at all during any of that. That's pretty big deal for me. So if you fly over from spawn instead of coming through the nether or by boat, I mean, for the framework, yeah, this is nice. This is what we want. I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, a lot more work to go into this. Um, and yeah, a lot more work to go into this, but I would say we've made decent progress. For my building speeds, this is not bad. Oh, I ran out of rockets, didn't I? And I believe that was the only spot they got missed. we'll come back to that. Oh. Okay, still in my inventory. I'm like, where's my ender chest? Where? Aha. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, I even seen some beef in there. No, that was not, that was not the right shulker. Well, I mean, I don't know. Lumberjack Joe made himself useful. Built a pretty good log cabin. Of course. Um, so we've got that's the main part. We are going to have sections off of that, which are literally not going to make a lot of sense, I think. But you know, it is what it is. It's the yeah. We've got a lot of stuff going on back here. It looks like, which I kind of figured a lot of the stuff would be on the side, but I mean, I guess it makes sense to have access to the back if you know, there's a lot of stuff back there. Now, I don't know about tax season, Joe, or insurance salesman, Joe. Fault start with the elytra. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this amount of progress for a single stream. Let's not turn ourselves into a pinball over there. Yeah, that was a pretty good view. Yeah, that's looking all right. Minus all the details. Now, I think the flooring and the outside details and things like that, I don't think we're going to worry too much about any of the details until we get the whole castle up. I mean, with the base being up, we could detail out here and all that, and then get back to the castle later, you know, whatever. But I don't really think we want to break that part up. IRS Joe would be fun to do. Oh, I could only imagine. Well, thank each and every one of you for tuning in and checking out tonight's stream. If you're watching this after the fact, you can catch us 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays and Sundays. We do a lot of different things, not just working on the Mad Maze, but you know, Don't forget to swing by and leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out. And head over to the other Forever Bedrock members' channels. Links are all in the description. You're bound to love their content. You're just bound to. And you can chat with each and every one of us in the Discord that is also linked in the description, as well as find out other useful information on foreverbedrock.com. Yeah, we have a website that Joe Nathan helped put together. That I think he did the majority of the work, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I am mistaken, kudos to whoever helped him or whatnot. We all had links to, soup up our specific pages or whatever. So some of those may be a little bit, I did nothing with mine. I haven't had that kind of time. So some of the other people may have better pages for you than you find on mine. But, a lot of great information there about the realm and whoa. That was weird. Why is it so hard to get on stairs out of water all of a sudden? Anyways, check out the other Forever Bedrock members. We appreciate each and every one of you, including Santa Joe, who's bound to make an appearance here soon. And I'll see each and every one of you in the next video.